Welcome to Yoga with Anne. Let's make ourselves comfortable on the floor. So if you've got a cushion or a block, sit on that. Otherwise, just sit comfortably on the mat. Whether you cross your legs or have your legs straight, it's up to you. Rotate your arms so your palms are facing up. It opens up your collarbone and just pushes your shoulders slightly back. And it also puts you in an open receiving gesture. So take a big breath in through your nose and then a nice long exhale out through your mouth. One more time, breathe in and then breathe out. Now let your breath level off. And then as you breathe in, feel your belly rise. And as you breathe out, notice your belly deflate. Inhale, belly. Take a little bit more for your chest, your collarbone area. And then exhale, feel your chest go down, your belly go down. Inhale, belly. Take a little bit more for your chest and then add a pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale, chest goes down, belly goes down, and just another little pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that way we're separating our inhale from our exhale. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Let's do 5 breaths. So inhale, pause, exhale, pause is 1. Let's do 5. As you breathe in, feel your body lengthening, expanding. As you breathe out, notice your body relaxing, grounding itself down. Notice the parts of your body on the mat, on the ground. Feel the air on your skin. As you breathe in again, blink your eyes open if they're closed and welcome. Welcome to Yoga with Anne. So let's start stretching. If you're using a cushion or a block, just move it out of the way for a sec and we're going to straighten out those legs. We're going to make circles with the feet. And then we're going to make circles the other way because remember, we're going to do everything the other way as well. So point your toes to the ceiling, point them out in front. Back to the ceiling, out in front, and then back to the ceiling. Hands on top of your thighs. Breathe in, we're going to lengthen. Breathe out, we're sliding those hands forward. Keep those toes pointing to the ceiling. Grab hold of your legs, and then as you breathe in, we're going to lengthen our back. As you breathe out, relax the shoulders, elbows, neck, and head. Notice your body lengthening as you breathe in. Feel it relaxing into that stretch as you breathe out. Inhale, look up and then just slide those hands back towards you. We go for the toes this time. Inhale, stretch to the ceiling, zip up, and then exhale, fold forward. Grab those toes or the ankles. If you can't grab the toes and you're grabbing the ankles or the legs, make sure you keep those feet flexed. So that way you're stretching the back of the legs, your hamstrings and calves. You're also keeping your toes and your knees pointing in the same direction. So breathe in and then breathe out. Just a couple more breaths. And then as you breathe in, look up, let go, stretch to the ceiling, palms together, and then exhale it down. Let's bring our right hand to our left knee, the other hand goes behind. We're going to do a twist, but we're keeping those feet flexed, remember. Inhale, we're going to lengthen. Exhale, we're twisting to the left. We're going to try and look over that left shoulder. So we're stretching the eye muscles. We're twisting the spine and the waist, your obliques. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slowly bring your head and body around, change the hands. Breathe in, breathe out and twist to the right. And again, we're going to look over our right shoulder because we want to stretch the eyes both ways. Inhale. Exhale, slowly bring yourself round. Let's open the legs nice and wide. Keep those feet flexed. We're going for the toes. Inhale, stretch to the ceiling, zip up, and then exhale, fold forward. Grab those toes or ankles again. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out and relax those shoulders. Take a few breaths here. Notice the different sensations your body's giving. Breathe in, look up, let go, stretch to the ceiling, twist to one side and then exhale, fold over that leg, but we're keeping both feet flexed. Just a little side stretch on your side and on your back. So notice, always notice your breath and notice what your body's feeling. Inhale, look up, let go, stretch, twist to the other side and then exhale, fold over that leg. Breathe in, look up, let go, stretch, and then exhale, fold forward. Bring the hands to the floor in front, relax the head, relax the shoulders, but we're keeping those feet flexed. Take a few breaths here. Okay, inhale, look up, and then just slide those hands back towards you. Leave your left hand, bring your right hand behind. Inhale, we're going to lengthen. Exhale, we're twisting to the right again. Feet are staying flexed. As you breathe in, lengthen. As you breathe out, see if you can twist another little millimeter. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly bring your head and body around. Let's change the hands. Breathe in. Breathe out and twist. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly bring yourself around. Let's bring the soles of the feet together now. We're working those inner thighs slowly. Grab hold of your toes or your ankles. We're going to breathe in, lengthen. We're going to breathe out and lean forward. Now, don't worry about your toes. My nose is not going to get down there. So what I'm thinking is, I'm pulling my ears away from my shoulders, so that way I'm lengthening my spine. I'm still feeling those inner thighs opening up and lengthening. And as you breathe in, slowly straighten up. Let's do little butterfly flaps as well. That'll help to stretch those inner thighs a little bit as well. And just remember, you're not in competition with anybody. You're just going to notice what your body can do. And hopefully we'll become a little bit more flexible each time we do some yoga. So let's roll over onto our hands and knees and we'll do a cat and cow. So bring your knees under your shoulders. No, knees underneath your hips, your hands underneath your shoulders. Spread the fingers. Breathe in, looking up, tailbone up, belly towards the mat. Exhale, chin to chest, tailbone down, round your back. Draw your belly in towards your spine. Let's do it again. Breathe in, looking up, tailbone up, belly towards the mat, into cow. Exhale, chin to chest, tailbone down, round that back, just like a cat. One more time. Breathe in, stretch the front of the neck. Breathe out, round that back. And then come to neutral, come up onto your knees or shins. If you have any knee issues, try and put some cushioning underneath the knee. So maybe a folded blanket or a towel or something, or double your mat over. Bring one leg out. We're going to work that inner thigh again, which is your hip flexor, which is what we use to walk. So straighten out your leg, put the foot down onto the mat, and then inhale, exhale, bend that knee. Feel, just check, your knee's going to go above the ankle, so that way you're supporting your knee and We're using our body weight, we're using gravity to open up those inner thighs. So relax your shoulders, take a few breaths, and always, once you're in position, notice yourself breathing in and breathing out. Feel your belly, your chest, rise and fall. Inhale, straighten the knee, and then exhale, go back down. Inhale, straighten, last one. Exhale, bend that knee, bring the hands to the mat. Tuck the back toes under, and as you breathe in, take the back knee off, lead one hand, doesn't matter which one, and then inhale, let's raise the other one, stretch to the ceiling. We're activating our heart meridian. So breathe in, breathe out, inhale, exhale, bring that hand down, inhale the other one because we're going to do everything on the other side. So it doesn't matter if I say left or right, we're going to do both sides. Inhale, exhale, bring that hand down, put the back knee down, untuck the toes and then straighten the front one. Take the toes off this time, let's do a hamstring stretch. Spread the toes as well. You want to put spaces between your toes as well, because they're always cranked up in your shoes. And then as you breathe in, bring yourself up, put the foot down. Let's walk it to the outer edge, and we're going to do lizard as well. So inhale, exhale, bend the knee. And then as you breathe out, bring the hands to the inside of the knee this time. You'll start feeling the knee wanting to open up to make room for your body. You can stay here. This is a really good stretch, just this. But if you can, as you breathe out, walk those hands forward, bring your forearms down, your forehead down. You'll feel the knee opening up. You might even feel the foot starting to peel off the mat. Hold it here. Notice the sensations of your body. Notice your breath. Breathe in, look up, walk those hands back towards your legs, straighten the knee, take the toes off. One more hamstring stretch and don't forget the toes. Okay, inhale, bring yourself up. Let's change the knees over. Bring the other leg out. We're going to straighten it and we're going to put the foot down on the mat. So inhale, exhale, bend. Again, we're sinking down in between our hips and thighs. We're opening up that groin. So if you're not pregnant, make sure your pelvic floor is tight. Always try and tighten below the waist, your pelvic area. Inhale, straighten. And then exhale, go back down. Breathe in, straighten, last one. Exhale, go down, hands come to the mat. Tuck the back toes under, and then as you breathe in, take the back knee off. Again, we're going to leave one hand there, and then inhale, let's straight up, raise the other one. Inhale, exhale, bring it down, inhale the other one. Stretch to the ceiling. Feel those hamstrings working. Inhale, exhale, bring it down, put the back knee down, untuck those toes so we can straighten the front knee and take those toes off the mat for another hamstring stretch. And then as you breathe in, we're going to come up, walk the foot to the outer edge of the mat. Inhale, exhale, bend, hands to the mat. Remember the knee's going to open up. And then again, if you can, walk the hands forward as you breathe out and take a few breaths. Now notice the difference between your left side and your right side. And always, everything is easier on one side than it is on the other. Breathe in, look up, walk those hands back towards you. You can straighten that front knee, take the toes off, hamstring stretch one more time. And then as you breathe in, bring yourself up. Let's bring those knees together, hands to the mat, again underneath your shoulders. This time tuck your toes under, we're going into bed. So breathe in, zip up, and then exhale, take the knees off the mat. We're hovering just above the mat. We're working our core
there nice and tight. We're working our upper arms, our upper back. So hold it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put the knees down. Walk the hands away from your shoulders. We're going into downward dog. So spread the fingers. Toes are tucked. Inhale, zip up, and then exhale, tailbone up. Walk the feet towards you to make yourself comfortable. So if you can, bring the heels down to the mat so you can feel the stretch from your heels to your tailbone down to your hands. If the heels aren't on the mat and the knees are bent, that's fine. You're still thinking of your tailbone going to the ceiling. If you want, pedal the feet, walk that dog. So bend one knee and then alternate. So we can stretch those calves and hamstrings. Make sure your head is comfortable and your neck is relaxed. Okay, three-legged dog. Take your right foot off the mat. Push it out behind you. See if you can push that left heel into the mat. Inhale, look up, bend your right knee, bring that right knee all the way up to your right hand and then slide your left leg back. You can flex that right foot and that will help with the knee. We're stretching that hamstring. We're opening up those hips. So make sure you keep those hips level. You don't want to put one hip on the ground, on the mat, if the other one doesn't reach there comfortably. You don't put more pressure on one side than the other. We're making room for our sacrum, sciatica nerve. So this is very good for lower back pain. Flying pigeon. Get your balance, breathe in, breathe out. Hands behind, push those shoulders back, feel your shoulder blades coming together. Chest is out, and we're breathing. Inhale. Exhale, bring those hands out, walk them forward, reclining pigeon, make yourself comfortable. You can make 2 fists for your forehead, forehead to the mat. If you need to, bring the block there. Put your forehead on the block to make yourself comfortable or your cushion. And then don't forget to breathe in and breathe out. Notice where your tensions are and remember to send that exhale down to that spot that's tensing. And if you're holding your breath, your muscles aren't getting oxygen. So please breathe in and breathe out. Okay, as you breathe in, raise your head. Walk those hands back towards you underneath the shoulders. We're going to go into king pigeon. We're going to work the left quad as well, the thigh. Bend your left knee. Now this is good. If you can do that, you'll feel that left thigh stretching. If you can, grab that left foot with your left hand, so you're opening up the shoulder as well. One more. Take the right hand off, out in front. Stretch to out in front, or bring that hand behind, grab the foot with both hands, and you'll definitely feel that left quad working. Now notice your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Put the foot down, the hands back out in front. We're going into downward dog, so tuck the toes, spread the fingers. Inhale, zip up, and then exhale, right foot back. Heels down. Relax that head or pedal the feet. Take a few breaths and notice the stretch in the back of your legs and your hamstrings. Okay, three-legged dog on the other side. Take your left foot off the mat. Push it out behind you. And into pigeon. Look up, bend your left knee. Bring that left knee all the way up to your left hand. And we're going to slide that right leg back. Again, we're keeping those hips level. And breathe. Flying pigeon. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands behind. Let's fly. Reclining pigeon. Breathe in. Breathe out. Walk the hands forward. Make yourself comfortable. remember to breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, look up, walk those hands back towards you underneath the shoulders. We're bending the right knee, king pigeon. So grab that right foot if you can, take the left hand off, or bring it behind. Grab the foot with both hands and notice the difference between your left side, your right side, because everything works better on one side than it does on the other. That's why we need to do everything both ways. Inhale. Exhale, put the foot down, the hands back out in front, back into downward dog. So spread the fingers, tuck the toes, inhale, zip up, and then exhale, left foot back, heels down. Relax that head and we'll pedal the feet. Okay. As you breathe in, look up, bring your shoulders above your hands, lower your bottom. Push those heels back, the top of the head forward. Into plank. Keep your core muscles tight. We're going to get that flat belly and tight tush right here, right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knees to the mat. Let's go into child's pose. Untuck your toes, bottom towards your heels, forehead towards the mat. You can open up those knees to make room for your body. You can leave the arms out and bring the forehead down. Or make 2 fists for your forehead. Just make yourself comfortable. We're taking the pressure off the shoulders, the arms and hands, off your lower back and your legs. And then as you breathe in, bring yourself up. Let's lie on the mat on our belly. So walk your hands forward and those knees back so we're going to do Sphinx. So bring your forearms down, tops of the feet down. Now you can have the legs apart or together, especially if you have lower back issues. So you're looking down, we want a nice long neck. Breathe in, zip up, and then exhale. Raise your head, your chest, your belly. Pull those ears away from your shoulders. Push the top of the head up towards the ceiling. Feel the compression in your lower back. You're activating your heart, your kidneys, your adrenal glands. So notice your breath. Notice how it's accelerating. So breathe in and breathe out. Let's work the abdominals a little bit. So bend the knees, bring the toes toward your head. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly let yourself down. Take the arms and hands out of the way. Turn one of your cheeks to the mat and take a few breaths so your shoulders and legs can relax as well. And let's do Cobra as well. So bring your hands next to your chest. We're going to spread the fingers so your elbows are in the air. Again, tops of the feet down and legs apart or together, up to you, whatever's comfortable. And then we're looking down. So breathe in, zip up, push your pubic bone into the mat, and then exhale, raise your head, your chest, your belly. You can keep the elbows bent, we can straighten those elbows. We're going to look to the ceiling, point the chin to the ceiling, so that way you feel that stretch from your chin down to your pelvic area, and that way we're going to try and take away that double chin. Hold it here, this is Cobra. Press down with your fingers. And let's work those abdominals as well. So again, breathe in, breathe out. Knees towards your head. Feel that stretch. Notice your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly let yourself down. And then take the hands out of the way. We're going to turn the other cheek to the mat because we need to stretch the neck both ways and take a few breaths. And while we're here, let's do a forearm plank. So bring your forearms down. You want the elbow underneath the shoulder so it's supported. You can tuck the toes under so we can try and take everything off the mat. But if you need to, knees on the mat and just take your toes, your feet off the mat. So you can sort of just take your belly and pelvic area off the mat. Okay, so you only take whatever's comfortable for you. And again, we're going to look down because we want a nice long neck. Breathe in, zip up, and then exhale, take what you can off the mat, hold it here. Flat belly, tight tush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knees to the mat again. And walk those hands back towards you, back into child's pose. Open up the knees, make fists, whatever's working for you. We're taking the pressure off your lower back. Let's lie on the mat again, and we're going to do half bow. So bring yourself down, make yourself comfortable, and this time just bring your right arm in front of you, cross it in front of you, and if you can, get the elbow underneath the shoulders. That'll give you some height. We're going to bend the left knee, we're going to grab that left foot. So let's work the front of the thigh first. So breathe in, breathe out, push that heel down towards your bottom. So that way you're going to feel the front of the left thigh working, your quad. Inhale, exhale, release it, let's go up to the ceiling, half bow, breathe in, zip up, and then exhale, take the knee, the thigh off, push that foot to the ceiling, feel that shoulder going back. Great stretch on your left side, from your shoulder all the way down to your knee, to your toes. Inhale, exhale, put the knee down, let go. Take a breath, because we need to do it on the other side. So bring your left arm in front again, elbow underneath the shoulders, bend the right knee, grab that right foot. Inhale, exhale, push that heel down towards your bottom. Notice the difference between one side and the left side. The left and right side, I mean. Okay, inhale. Exhale, release it, let's go up towards the ceiling, half bow, breathe in, zip up, and then exhale, take the knee, the thigh off, push that foot to the ceiling, feel the stretch from your shoulder all the way down to your knee. Inhale, exhale, slowly let yourself down, take a few breaths. We're going to try bow as full bow. If it's too much for you, just do it for 1 or 2 breaths on one side and then do it on the other side. I'll try and keep it up for a few breaths, maybe 5 to 10 breaths, but it's up to you. 1 or 2 breaths on either side is just as good. So we're going to bend both knees. We're going to grab both feet and then you're going to make sure your knees are together, hip width apart, because they tend to open up when you try and get those feet. And then we're going to take whatever you can off the mat. So breathe in, zip up, cupid bone into the mat, and then exhale, raise your head, your chest, push the shoulders back, take your knees, your thighs off the mat. Now breathe, feel your belly rocking as you're massaging all those internal organs. So breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale, slowly let yourself down, turn the other cheek to the mat, let those shoulders relax and take a few breaths here. And because we've done a whole lot of back bends, let's round that back. Bring your hands to the mat, push yourself up, bottom towards your heels, forehead towards the mat, again into child's pose, round that back. And then as you breathe in, bring yourself up. Let's sit on the mat halfway down, so that way there's always enough room for you to lie down eventually. Let's do some twists. So push your cushion into the back. You should be feeling your sitting bones on the mat. So what that does is your sacrum, it just pushes it forward. So if you're going for the toes, you're a little bit closer
And if the if the feet are flexed, they're 2 inches closer to you, but we're twisting. Okay, so leave your left leg, bring your right knee towards you, bend the right knee, bring that right foot towards you. We're going to grab the right knee with the right arm, left hand goes behind. We're going to flex that left foot, breathe in, we're going to stretch, breathe out, we're twisting to the left. We're going to see if we can look over our left shoulder. We're opening up our chest, our collarbone area. Press your right toes into the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly bring yourself around. Let's do half Lord of the Fish. So grab your right foot and put it on the outside of the left leg. The left leg can stay there, flexed, the foot flexed. Or we tuck that left foot next to your right hip, but the right foot needs to be flat on the mat. Grab the knee with the opposite hand, the opposite elbow, or the elbow on the outside. Right hand goes behind, and if you want some length, put the block there. And then breathe in, stretch to the ceiling, and then breathe out and twist to the right. So we're twisting that waist, your spine. We're keeping that spine flexible, but we're wringing out those digestive organs and working those oblique muscles around your waist. So inhale and exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly bring yourself round, undo those arms and legs. You can give them a wriggle because we're going to do it the other way. So straighten out your right, bend the left, bring it towards you, flex that right foot, grab the knee with the same arm or elbow, the other one goes behind, breathe in, lengthen, breathe out and twist to the right again. Don't forget your eyes, we're stretching them as well, and your toes, separate those toes, lengthen those toes. Inhale, exhale, slowly bring yourself around. Grab your left foot, put it on the outside of the right leg. Again, the right leg can just stay there, or we tuck that left foot, that right foot next to the left hip, and you're going to feel those outer thighs working as well. So grab your knee with the opposite arm or elbow, the other one goes behind. Breathe in, lengthen, breathe out, we're twisting to the left this time. So we're looking over our left shoulder as well. And every time we breathe in, we lengthen. Every time we breathe out, we twist. Inhale. Exhale, slowly bring your head and body round, and always do that slowly with your neck. Undo those legs, give them a wriggle, bend the knees, put the feet on the mat, and we're going into both. So again, your cushions in the back, your arms can be out by your side, you can hold your thighs, put the hands on the mat, it doesn't matter where your arms are. We're working the front of the thighs, your quads, and your core muscles need to be nice and tight. So breathe in, zip up, and then exhale, take those feet off the mat and hold it here. Notice your breath, don't forget to keep breathing. Let's straighten out the right leg and then bend it. Straighten out the left leg and bend it. Let's do it again. Right and left and right and left. Let's add the arms as well. So right and left, right, left, right, left, little boat. Tuck yourself in. Hold it here. Low boat, as low as you can without lying down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lie down, knees towards you, hands on top. We're going to make circles with those knees. We need to massage that lower back and lumbar spine. And then make those circles the other way. And then come back to the centre, put the feet down onto the mat, leave the feet wherever they are, and let's bring the arms away from your body, no higher than shoulder height. Breathe in, breathe out, drop the knees to the left, turn your head to the right.
Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, the knees over to the right, the head to the left. And then inhale, come back to the center. Let's do upside down pigeon. So bring your right ankle and place it on top of your left thigh. Take your left foot off. Then get your right hand in between the two thighs. Interlace behind your left thigh. And then bring your left toes to the ceiling. Check your shoulders, your neck. And then we're going to flex both feet. We're going to push that left heel to the ceiling so we can stretch that left hamstring. We're flattening the lower back. We're spreading the hips, making room for your sacrum and sciatica nerve. We're spreading those toes. Inhale, zip up, and then exhale, raise your head and shoulders. Have a close look at your right foot. Hold it here and breathe. Inhale, relax the head and shoulders, let go, put that left foot down, put the right foot down. Let's do it on the other side. So left ankle on top of the right thigh, take the right foot off. Left hand in between the two thighs, interlace behind your right thigh, and remember to change the grip on the fingers. Right toes to the ceiling, shoulders and neck are comfortable. Flex those feet. Push the right heel to the ceiling. And remember, you can stay here. This is just as good. It's opening up those hips, so it's very good for lower back pain, sciatica nerve pain. But inhale, zip up, and then exhale, raise your head and shoulders and have a close look at your left foot so we can work that pelvic area, your intestines as well. Don't forget to keep pushing that right heel to the ceiling. You don't want to let it relax. Inhale, relax the head and shoulders, let go, put that right foot down, left foot down. Let's cross that right knee over the left knee so your left foot stays on the mat. Your arms are away from you, no higher than shoulder height. The back of your neck is long, and as you breathe out, you're going to drop both knees to the left, turn your head to the right. So we're working that waist and spine again. But our collarbone, our chest and heart is open. So notice yourself breathing in, breathing out, the rise and fall of your chest and belly. Inhale, slowly come back to the center, undo those knees, do them the other way. And if your palms are facing up, turn them down. If they're down, turn them up. Right foot's on the mat. Inhale. Exhale, drop the knees to the right, turn your head to the left. Inhale, slowly come back to the center, undo those knees, give those legs a bit of a wriggle if you need to. Let's do bridge as well. So walk your feet closer towards your bottom. We want those ankles or heels underneath the knees. And there's a gap between your thighs, there's a gap between your feet. Your hands are beside your hips, palms down, and we're going to take whatever you can off the mat. So breathe in, zip up, and then exhale, raise your bottom, lower back, middle back, upper back, whatever you can. Think of pushing those hips to the ceiling. Don't move your head, you might be in a chin lock. Hold it here. You're working quads, glutes, solar plexus, abdominals. So notice your breath. Are you breathing down to your belly, into your chest? If you want, you can take the heels off the mat so we can work those calves as well. If you want, bring the hands underneath, interlace the fingers, squirm your shoulder blades together to get those hips even higher, closer to the ceiling. Again, don't move your head and hold it here, we're breathing. Inhale. Undo those hands, and as you exhale, slowly let yourself down. So your upper back, your middle back, your lower back, your bottom, your heels, and then bring those knees towards you. Grab hold of the knees and gently rock from side to side. And then bring those knees together, the feet together, and then put them down onto the mat. You can do this with the feet and knees, with the feet off the mat or on the mat. It's up to you. One's a little bit stronger and harder on your core muscles. Bring your arms away from your body one more time. Inhale. Keep those knees and feet together, and as you exhale, the knees go to the left, the head goes to the right. Inhale, slowly come back to the center. Exhale, the knees over to the right, the head to the left. And then inhale, come back to the center. We're going to do another twist, but this time let's bring those feet as wide as the mat. So we're going to stay at the edges of the mat. These are like window wipers. So inhale, exhale, drop the knees to the left, turn your head to the right. So you feel it's a different stretch from the knees to the chest. Breathe in, come back to the center, and then breathe out, the knees over to the right, the head to the left. And we can do this one a little bit faster. Just add it to your breath. So as you breathe in, we come back to the center. As you breathe out, your knees are going to the side. Inhale back to the center. Exhale the knees to the other side. One more round. Do it with your breath. And then come back to the center. And then you can walk those feet in, straighten out your left leg, bring your right knee towards you, right hand on top of that right knee, flex those feet, and as you breathe out, you're going to push that right knee out to the right. Feel that inner thigh stretching. Breathe in, bring it back to the center, change the hands over, and as you breathe out, you're going to pull that right knee over to the left, you're going to turn your head to the right. We need to keep the shoulders on the mat, and if you can straighten out that right leg, maybe touch the floor on the left, so you can feel that stretch on the outside of your right thigh, hip and back. Breathe in, bend the knee, bring it back to the center. We're going into the wind relieving posture. So interlace your fingers over your knee or shin, flex the feet, and as you breathe out, squeeze that thigh into the right side of your chest to work the ascending side of your colon. Inhale, zip up, and then exhale, raise your head and shoulders, look at your knee or toes. Inhale, relax the head and shoulders, and then you can straighten out your right leg. Give it a wriggle. Let's do the other side. So left knee, left hand on top, flex the feet, and then push that left knee out to the left as you breathe out. Inhale, come back to the center, change the hands over. And as you breathe out, we're going to pull that left knee over to the right, and we're going to turn our head to the left. Remember the shoulders stay on the mat, and then if you want, you straighten out that leg or just keep it the knee bent, that's fine. We're still feeling that stretch on the outside. We're twisting that waist, wriggling out those digestive organs. Breathe in, slowly come back to the center, wind relieving posture one more time. Interlace the fingers, remember to change the grip, flex those feet, and then squeeze your thigh into the left side of your chest and work the descending side of your colon. Inhale, zip up, and then exhale, raise your head and shoulders. Inhale, relax the head and shoulders and then straighten out your left leg. Give it a bit of a wriggle and then give your whole body a bit of a wriggle. Make yourself nice and comfortable. Bring your arms away from your body so the air can circulate around your arms. We're going into Savasana, corpse pose. You can have the legs apart with a gap between your legs. Or if you have lower back issues, you bend the knees, put the feet on the mat, or place a cushion or a block underneath your knees just to slightly raise your knees, and that will support your lower back as well. So, take a big breath in through your nose. Nice long exhale out through your mouth. One more time. Breathe in and then breathe out. Notice how your body starts to relax. Feel the parts of your body that are on the mat, on the ground. Feel the material on your skin. Feel the air on your skin. Savasana, allowing fresh blood and oxygen to flow through all your muscles, all your organs that we twisted and stretched, to rejuvenate them, refresh them, and relax them. So relax those feet, your ankles, relax your legs, your knees, relax your hips, your hip joints, your bottom. Relax your lower back and your waist, your middle back and upper back. And again, notice your breath, the rise and fall of your chest, your belly. Relax those shoulders, let them sink down towards the mat, and make sure you're rotating your arms so your palms are facing up to allow those shoulders to relax down towards the mat. Now relax those arms, your elbows and your wrists. Relax the back of your hands and your palms. Now relax your fingers and your thumbs. Relax your neck, your head. And then just breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and relax all the muscles in your face, your forehead, eyes, cheeks, and your jaw. Feel the air going in. Notice the air coming back out. And if you can, just keep your eye and your awareness on your breath. And you might like to count your breath. So again, as you breathe in, breathe out, that's 1. Let's count to 10 breaths. And if halfway through your mind wanders off, as it probably will, when you notice it, just gently bring your awareness back to your body, back to your breath, and just start counting from 1. And every time you do that, you're strengthening your focus, your concentration. So breathe in, breathe out, and count. Now gently bring your awareness back into the room, back to your body, and just wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes. Notice your breath. Let's stretch. Breathe in. Bring your arms overhead. Give yourself a really good stretch. Stretch your fingers, your toes, and then flex your feet. Lengthen your legs, your arms. And then as you breathe out again, you're going to bring your arms back over. Bring your knees into your chest. Grab hold of the knees and gently rock from side to side. And blink your eyes open so you're aware of the room. Now you can rock over to the right or to the left if you have low blood pressure and take a couple of breaths. Or you can bring your hands behind your knees and rock, tuck your chin in, big rock so you can massage your spine. And then on your next rock, you can rock yourself up. And if you're on your side, push yourself up so you can come back up and make yourself comfortable. So if you're crossing your legs, and we cross them at the start, make sure you cross them the other way. So put the other leg in front, because remember, we do everything the other way. So take a big breath in, and then a long exhale out. Let's stretch. Inhale, stretch to the ceiling. And then exhale down, side stretch, one arm. Inhale, exhale over. Breathe in slowly, come back up. And down the other side, up and over. Inhale, come back and down. Let's give ourselves a big hug. So breathe in, open up. Breathe out, tight squeeze, hug. Lay one of your cheeks onto your upper arm so you're stretching your neck as well. And because you've done really well today, don't forget to give yourself a pat on the back and tell yourself that you are perfect just as you are. Breathe in, raise your head, open those arms the other way, other arm, the other cheek. So we're stretching the neck both ways, and because you're worth it, give yourself more pats on the back, and don't forget to tell yourself that you are worthy and perfect, just as you are. Breathe in, raise your head, open those arms, bring them overhead, palms together, and then exhale them down 2 more times. Namaste everybody, have a great day, be kind and smile. Thank you very much for joining me on Yoga with Anne, and I'll see you next time. Be kind and smile.